In the last lecture, we learned how to use props, how to receive them as an argument and output them dynamically in our code. Now I also want to output whatever we pass between the opening and closing tag of our custom component. And this is actually super simple too. There is a special prop we can access. React gives us access to it, to be precise. In the person component where we want to receive it in the end, I will wrap my paragraph in normal parentheses so that I can write this over multiple lines. Because I now also want to create a wrapping element, simply a div, and I want to wrap the paragraph inside of this div and also add another element after this paragraph. This other element should also be a paragraph maybe, but it should be a paragraph which outputs this part we pass in between. We can simply do that by using single curly braces to output something dynamic, accessing props, and then here the special children property. This is a reserved word. We didn't pass anything as children on our persons. We only pass name and age. Children refers to any elements, and this includes plain text as we have it here, between the opening and closing tag of our component. And you could nest complex HTML code in between too. This doesn't have to be just text. Could be an unordered list with multiple list items, could be other React components. Anything can go between here. And these children are now output with this syntax. Of course, you don't have to wrap it in a paragraph. You can use it anywhere in your JSX code. And after saving this, we see My Hobbies Racing for Manu, whereas Max and Stephanie still output the other content only, because there we don't pass any children. If we inspect it, we see that an empty paragraph is rendered though. So the paragraph is there, it's just empty, because props children is basically undefined, is null, because we have nothing between opening and closing tag. This is important to know. You can put your content into your component from outside, not only by passing props like this, but if you want to pass some structured HTML content, also by placing it between the opening and closing tag and accessing it with props children.